responses to these questions. All right, it's your turn, and you're in the hot seat. Okay, how do it feel?
I don't know, that's funny. It do feel funny, but as John said, thank you to John. He said you're the perfect person to do this, because,
Who?
you know,
Who's the perfect person?
you, Alicia,
The world doesn't know.
they know, Alicia E.
Okay.
So yeah, you're the perfect person to do it, because you'll be able to ask me questions that you've been with me for damn near 10 years. So yeah, you know who I am, or
Yeah.
do you?
All right. Let's see.
So I'm ready.
See if these answers might have changed a bit. Hmm. All right. So let's get into it. Who are you?
I am Mike EPS. I'm a dad, husband, son, co-owner, PKP Studios, you feel me? Friend, not biological, but I'm a brother to many, and cousin, all those things, grandson, anything, you name it. I'm a king. But I'm just me, Mike Epps. Sums it up. Oh, rapper, by the way, too. I can rap. A lot of people don't know that, but rapper, producer, just a creative. So that's me.
All right. Okay, King. Okay. All right. So, how would you describe your childhood?
Dang, right into it. uh, my childhood was, like many others. Growing up in the 90s, come from a single parent home. My dad was there from here time to time, but for the most part, my mom raised me. So, how would I describe my childhood? It was cool. It was fun. You don't realize a lot until you get older of how tough it was. So as a child, it was cool. Hanging out with my friends and going to school, typical stuff, making music. So it wasn't bad at all. It was pretty good.
Okay. Um, Now, who or what was your inspiration growing up?
My inspiration. So I have many, but the one that tops everybody is my mother. My mother was a huge inspiration for me growing up, because today, me being the age that I am, I can look back and say, dang, like you did all of this by yourself. Like you actually did that. You know what I'm saying? She's the first person, the only person I know at that time was like, yo, you doing this without any real deal help. Like, and no matter what, you don't stop. So I, got to see the ups and downs and that she went through. So, and to know that she still kept pushing through and made me the man that I am today, that is my number one inspiration is her. Because it showed me that you just don't stop. You can't, especially when you got kids. So she's the number one top tier.
I love that. It's beautiful. All right. Did you accomplish any of your childhood goals? If so, what was it?
Childhood goals. I would say yes and no. So did I accomplish any? Yes. So yeah, I did.
Okay. What were
What was it? One of my childhood goals was to have a family. I ain't gonna front. And to do what I'm doing today, as far as like being in my children's life, like for real, for real. That was a goal of mine, and I achieved it. Yeah, that was a major goal of mine. That was probably the biggest goal, and I strive to get that. I really didn't have much other outside of want to be a rapper and stuff like that, which I can't say I achieved that. I've done it, and being in the music industry and all of that, but Yeah. Having a family and being in my child's life, like being in it, that was the biggest goal and mission accomplished. So,
Daddy's lives matter.
no, that's a fact. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
shout out to them fathers really stepping up to the plate and doing what they need to do for their children. All right, that kind of ties into my other question or my next question. What do you wish you could tell your parents?
What do I wish I can tell my parents?
Yeah, what do you wish you could tell your mom and your dad?
What do I wish that I can tell them? Uh, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. What do I wish I can tell them? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. It doesn't, I don't know. What do I wish I can tell my parents? My mom or my dad? I don't really wish I can tell them anything because I could tell them anything I want to tell them.
So you have told them anything and everything you've ever wanted to tell them, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't have anything that I wish I can tell them. I mean, because they still here too, so I tell them everything that comes to mind.
Yeah, but
Whatever I
sometimes
feel.
there's, situations where a person is not told someone what they want to tell them, and they wish that they could tell them, but they haven't. So is there something that you haven't told your parents yet that you would like to?
Oh, I'm very, very like. I wear my emotions on my sleeve, so I'm very honest and blunt with, if it was anything, anything I wanted to tell them, I just go straight up. Yo, Pop, man, what's up?
All right. Next question. Who would you pick to play yourself in a movie about your life?
Dang, that's a good one. Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. Michael B. Jordan, you feel me? Yes, sir. It's like, nah, let me stop playing, because he's not that great. I'm going to just say it, he's not the greatest actor. A lot of people might be like, look at me like I'm crazy, but y'all know it's true.
No, you are crazy.
He would be in my top 3, though. But who would play it? Play me?
That is confusing, that answer that you just gave.
What? He would be in my top 3.
Okay. All right. Okay. So
How is that confusing?
Choose someone.
I'm trying to think somebody straight up, like,
You don't get a top 3. You have to choose one person.
One person. One person I would get to play me would be Michael B. Jordan, I guess. I'll just give it to him.
Okay. If you could be famous for something, what would you want to be famous for?
I would want to be famous for being a musical artist. Yeah. Yeah, that's always been my childhood dream, is to be a musical. Be in music, some form of fact, be inside the music industry, some way. So yeah, I would be famous for doing something in music, whether it's production. I don't really care to be in the front, meaning like be the artist, but doing something in music.
It's like your answers are kind of like really like falling into each question that I have next. It's really cool. So
I mean, that's just me, you know?
All right, so what song best captures the essence of you?
Ooh, I like how you ask that question again. I'm for real. The essence.
Seriously.
Nah, for real. Did I say it again? One more
What
time?
song best captures the essence excuse me, of you.
What song best captures the essence of me?
The essence of Mike EPS.
One Mike, Nas.
Why?
Because I always like, I always want to be understood and heard. I always like want that. So having just one mic to base that song, I knew that song word for word. I'll never forget rapping that joint in the car to my cousins and my aunts. But yeah, that song alone, it just said it spoke a lot to me, and just the essence of the song itself. One mic, that's all you need. You could change the world. Is your voice being heard and spoken, and letting them know what, you know, how you see the world, your views, your thoughts, your ideas, and all of that, and how you feel matters a lot. So I'll say One Mic by Nas.
Okay. All right. So one Mike.
That was a great question.
Was it? I could keep going. I can.
Nah, that was a great question. I like that. That was she said the essence.
Yeah, the essence of you.
Okay.
All right, where are we? Okay. All right. Now, if you could talk to your younger self, let's just say 13-year-old Michael, what would you say to him?
Ooh. I would tell the younger me to don't let what you see interfere with your dreams. That's what I would say. Don't let what you see interfere with your dreams.
What if he asked you, what does that mean? I don't get it.
Because, like I said, my goal, the unfortunate thing is that my goal in life was to, the fact that I said my goal, what?
I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to hear, like when you're moving around.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay. To be honest with you, like I said, the fact that one of my biggest goals was to have a family as a child. Me being the age I am today, I always look at that and be like, man, that's crazy that's all I had outside of, and as I answered all your other question, I'm talking about music a lot. I let what I saw interfere with my dream of really taking that serious and making that number one. You know, I actually kind of did the opposite in my life. So that is what I mean by it. Like, don't let what you see in your childhood, all of these, you know, things that wasn't so great, and what you want to like do for, you know, your future and all of that. Like, don't let that interfere with what you want to do individually. Like, it's gonna be all right. You're gonna get that thing later on in life, but focus on you and what you want to do. So that's my advice that I would give the younger Mike.
It's really good advice, Michael. Little Michael, if you hear him somewhere, that's the advice he has for you. All right. Pretty good questions here, aren't they?
No, you're doing good.
You never know what question I'm going to ask next. You just never
You're doing all right.
All right, so what is Hot Sauce's real name?
You don't think I know this, huh? By the way, I'm going to tell you all this straight up. She's only asking this question because my man reposted one of my videos on Instagram the other day, okay? I'm serious. He did that. So it was like a party last night. But look, but his real name is Philip Champion.
Okay.
That's his real name.
So you are a pretty big fan.
No, I'm a fan. Like, I'm a fan of his, like, that is my favorite basketball player
When you
of
say
all time.
favorite, you mean
Yes.
this is above like
This is above the
greats?
NBA players. Like, he's my favorite of all time. I literally
Why?
studied that man because I've never seen anything like it.
It's hard to hear you. It's like you're going in and out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put this up here. I just put it on this.
Hide a little pom-pom.
I was trying to, but nah. But for real, I never seen anything like it. That's what I gravitated towards. Was just that, and that's all I knew how to do was dribble. That's it. Don't ask me to shoot.
So you're putting him above, like, just so I'm clear.
I'm not putting him above, but he's my personal
But you said
favorite
of all time.
he's my personal favorite basketball
I'm
player
talking
of all
about,
time.
like, Michael Jordan.
Yes, he's my yes. Yes.
Kobe.
Yes.
Like, he's that guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. All right, Philip. You heard it there first. What do you do for fun?
I take pictures. I play video games. I watch movies with my wife. That's her fun though. I don't watch TV like that. If it wasn't for her, I would not be watching a lot of TV. But
Why are you lying to the camera like that?
for fun, I watch sports. What else do I do? Hang out with my son, my daughter. Yeah, that's about it. Make beats on my free time. That's it.
All right. All right, next question. If you woke up tomorrow with no fear, what would you do first?
But no fear.
Do anything in this world and didn't have a fear of what could happen.
Skydive.
So go skydiving.
Skydive, yeah.
Okay.
And then swim. I would skydive, and then secondly would be
But
swim.
you
Nah, bro, I don't do water. I would swim. I'm for real. I would swim. That would be second. I'd be like, yo, I just jumped out of a plane. Next,
You would go swimming?
I'm going
Because
swimming.
okay.
No fear.
Right.
I'm out there.
Hey,
Michael Phelps. Easy. Come on.
all right.
For real.
What is one of your current goals?
One of my current goals.
Mm-hmm.
One of my current goals is to make my business $1 million business. That is a goal of mine.
That's one of your current goals.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you do excuse me, hold on. What would you do with your life if you were suddenly rewarded with $34 million?
What would I do in my life? I'll buy a house, celebrate, you know. Might buy a yacht, you know. And have a little party, invite everybody. Steak, shrimp, lobster, you know what I'm saying? Just, if I got that much money, I'm doing everything, like, for real. So, house, yacht, cars. I'm doing all the rapper stuff first. I'm doing it all. I'm for real.
Not a rapper.
I'm doing. Look, it was a childhood dream of mine. What I saw on TV, I wanted to do it once. So I'm gonna do it one time.
So whatever you see on TV, you're gonna want to do.
I'm gonna do it once. All right, jewelry, crazy, all of that, and then after, I ain't about to be politically correct, and then I'm gonna invest and do smart things. Right? All jokes aside, I ain't gonna go crazy, but invest and do the smart things that you would do. But I'm definitely getting a house and a yacht.
Okay. Let's see. Do you feel like you're making an impact to this world?
Yes.
How so?
Uh, by doing this and other things. So this Who Am I series, I think is a very impactful thing. I think it's something for people that I've, like I said, I've met. The whole purpose of this is because you know, taught me something, you mean something to me, or whatever the case is. And I think it's impactful because it will help them. It can help their offspring, their children, if they have children, understand them more. And it definitely helps my kids know who I am. So I think it helps. I think I'm impacting the world in many different ways, and in what I do, especially with this photography stuff, I be making people look good.
You do.
You know,
You do.
trust the shooter.
That's facts. All right. What are 3 things you love most about yourself?
I love that I'm creative. I love that I'm understanding. And I love that I'm a great parent.
Okay. Would you say that people would be able to say the same thing? Or has anyone ever said those things to you?
Yeah, people said that to me before.
They compliment you on that all the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just so you know, I agree with you.
Why you say? You a fool, man. Just so you know, I agree with you. All right.
You are all of that and more.
Well, thank you.
So, all right. Not that you asked, but I had to compliment you and let you know that you can take that part out.
No, thank you.
What is the most important lesson you have learned from past relationships?
Mm. Gonna hit me with a question like that? Jeez. What is the what? Say it again.
What is the what? I think it's the what. What is the most important lesson you have learned from your past relationships?
So this go down for any relationship, like friendship, just anything with ship.
Yes.
Um, I'll say this: the biggest thing I've learned in my past relationships is people are people, and you can't have expectations on them. And that can be, I know, it's kind of like, huh? But it's just like, when you have expectations on people, it's going to be a time where that expectation you have of that person, you're going to be disappointed, because you can't have expectation on a person for every category. Like, you just have, when you have high expectations on people, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should do that for anybody in your current, even just in general, because doing that, eventually, either you'll get hurt or you'll get upset, or they'll fail you in some kind of way within a expectation of a particular thing. So that's something I'll say, is just try not to have high expectations of humans. Now, aliens, that's different, because we don't, they probably do everything right. For real. Hey, they probably do. Humans, nah, bro, we don't work like that.
All right. Next question is, what is your stance or opinion on marrying someone who may have a different take on religion or follows a different spiritual path?
Dang, bro. Ask that question one more time.
So, what is your opinion on someone marrying someone who may have a different take on religion, or who follows a different, spiritual path? So, they may be religious, they may not be. They may have their own spiritual path or journey that they're on.
What's my take on it? I would say, talk to your partner about that, because it could be really, really difficult. Because religion and, when we talking about God and things of that nature, you can easily clash. There's certain things that's going to cause a clash eventually, and that is one of them, because your views are totally different. A lot of our upbringings is based on a religious aspect, Christianity, being a Muslim, all of that stuff. And then, today's modern day, it's a bunch of other stuff too. So I would just say talk to your partner. You know what I'm saying? It's just really important to just making sure y'all, if y'all not on the same page, are both of y'all okay with it being that way? Because the other layer to that is children. Because when you have children, okay, you might want your child to be this way, and then, the other partner want their child to be that way. It can cause problems too. So that's the best way I would put it. Just talk to your partner. If y'all can agree and kind of come to some type of stance, y'all got to come to some type of agreement on that. So that's my view. Just have a conversation, because it can work. It's possible. You got people that's atheists married to a person that believe in God. Somebody say, oh, it's nothing, and somebody says it's something, they make it work. I don't know how they make it work, but they make it work. And that's why, because they talk. So again, it ain't for me to figure out, it's for them, but just talk to your partner, bro.
Okay. It's pretty good advice.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Basically, don't ask you.
Yeah, don't ask me. Don't ask me, because all I'm gonna say is that it's gonna become a time where it is gonna be a discussion. It is gonna be questions. I mean, it's going to happen. Like, it's gonna be things that you may see that you don't agree with, and you be like, I ain't really rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? And then you tell them why, and then hopefully that person understands what and y'all come to terms with it. Now, will I say, is it best for both to have the same views? I think so. I think you should have the same views. It makes it easier. But if y'all don't, just have a conversation.
Okay. Next question is, what is a piece of advice that you really resonated with?
A piece of advice. I can't think of anything right now. Yeah.
No, like gems or anything that someone might have told you and you said, I'm going to remember this, or you have remembered it in times of need?
I'm sure I have. I'm just trying to think of like a top one.
Okay.
But I'll just say, just don't give up.
You didn't have to just blow it out.
just don't give up. Keep going.
We can
Pursue.
skip that question.
No. No, I got one. I got one that sits firm with me. So Nipsey Hussle, it was an interview, and I guess it's not it. What this would be advice. He said specifically, you know what made me stand out from the rest and why I am here today is because I just did not stop. Consistency. And that, for some reason, and I'm sure I've heard it from many different people, read it in books, but him saying that and then seeing his grind and then seeing that is an actual fact. Like, you have to continue to go and keep doing what you're doing. That's what everything. That's what, if you learn in a sport, all of that. When you stop, you're going lose it. You know what I'm saying? You're not, so you got to just keep going. That makes you, even if you don't get the exposure and you feel like things ain't changing and you feel like it's just getting harder and harder, hey man, that's your chapter. You got to get through that hump. Because on the other side, you know, is a light. So that's, stay consistent.
Right. What's your favorite color?
Red.
Who's your
Red.
favorite music artist of all time?
Cameron.
Do you have any hidden talents?
Yeah.
Okay. Care to elaborate?
So a lot of people can't separate their toes like this. And that's something I can do.
Okay. Ooh, you scared me.
You thought I was going to lift my foot up?
I said, please, let's take that question out. Oh, I ain't prepared for this.
Nah, cause I for real, I could. A lot of people can't do that, but I could say, cause I was about to say rap, all of that. I think that's regular. For real, there's something that's different. So if you can do that, you might not be from Earth, bro.
What can you do again? Just so I'm clear, cause I don't.
My
think I've ever seen
feet
it.
can. You know how your hands can do this? I can do that with my hands.
Like spread out your toes.
Yeah, I can spread, grip, touch. Like, you feel me? Like I could do everything. If it was just feet, I don't need hands.
You say that like you've actually tried some things with your feet.
I have. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being for real. That is a hidden talent. Can you do that? Have you ever tried to separate every toe and see if you can pick up something like that?
Yeah, as a child. Yeah.
And you couldn't do it, right?
All right.
You couldn't do it.
Questions are going to be either or. All right. So, first question: science or religion?
Both.
Both. Okay. Why both?
Because they go hand in hand, and they go hand in hand to an extent. But I think religion is. I think religion is good because it does help people in a way of being faithful to whatever, you know, they're just, such as the Bible and stuff. I believe in the Bible. And even though that's not religious, you know, a lot of religions use that book to it. So I don't want to make this confusing, but anyway, like science, I believe in a lot of the scientific things that they talk about. And then, you know, so I think you got to have a understanding and agree to both sides of what it is.
Okay,
So
it's not either or for you. They go hand in hand.
It go hand in hand, and I think just religious when we talk about groups and stuff like that.
Well,
I think it can be. You can't
right?
separate it, yeah, because religion is cool too. You know, just how you use it.
Okay, hip hop or R&B?
Hip hop.
All right. Well, if you had to choose out of these two hip hop artists to listen to for the rest of your life, you could only choose one though. Out of these two that I'm about to list, you have to choose one of them. So this is either.
I already know what you're about to ask, and
you're
wrong for this.
Do you want to say who you think I'm gonna, or do you want me to ask the question?
Go ahead, ask it.
All right, Tupac.
Because that's not fair.
Or Cameron.
Tupac.
That was a very quick answer. You just said Cameron was like the greatest artist.
He's my favorite of all time. Yeah.
Or your favorite music artist.
Yeah, but I can't listen to current Cam. I can't listen to a lot of older Cam either, for a long period of time.
Okay.
I'm older. Like I need to hear something. Like it gotta be something. You gotta be talking about something. Yeah.
Trust or love?
Trust or love? I don't think about that one. Trust or love?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take love.
Would you like to elaborate on that?
Because love is everything. God is love. And I move with love. So even if you don't trust people, like it's people I don't personally trust, I still love them.
You still love them from afar?
Whether it's a far or close, I just still love him. I don't think it's, you know, the length, meaning far, close, it don't matter.
Like
Oh,
everyone's saying.
I don't know.
I
But love,
understand
though.
you. All right. So you choose love. All right. So next question is either or again, loyalty or respect.
Respect.
Why?
A big why. Because straightforward, I'm walking into a store, 7-Eleven, and it's a person in front of me. They open the door and they hold it open. What would you call that?
They were being kind.
You don't think that that's being respectful?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's your reasoning for why you would choose that over the other?
Yes, yes. Because that's all we all need. That's all every human being in the world require. We automatically, typically would have that. You know, just saying, how are you doing? Or just, you know, a saying of that. Respect is everything, it's universal. So when somebody don't hold the door, they just go in and close it, you can kind of feel away if you want to, if you ain't got no control of your emotions. But you be like, dang, why you ain't hold the door open, bro? Like, relax. No respect. Just like, yeah, you could be in a rush, but so I use that as the lightest way to explain it. It's like
Gotcha.
that.
So it's okay.
That's the lightest way.
I
Yeah.
thought I could pick your brain on that one, but I won't because this is just about who you are and what you chose. Okay. Not to say that it was wrong or anything, but I'll get to the next question. All right. Stone Cold Steve Austin or Triple H?
That's a good question. Uh, I would pick Stone Cold on that one.
Mm.
Yeah, Stone Cold. He was the man back then. Austin
He was the man in the
316.
streets?
Yeah, Stone Cold didn't play, bro. Yeah.
Okay. Goku or Vegeta?
Goku. No. Dang. No. Nah, Vegeta, for real. Vegeta.
You changed your answer.
I did. That's a first. Nobody ever did that. Nobody's ever did that. I'm the first to do it. So what does that
Are we
say?
allowing that to be in this?
It's going in it regardless, but it's up to, like, I would have to question myself later on, like, dang, bro.
Okay.
You second guess yourself. Dang, I'm the first person to do that. That's crazy.
All right.
So now I don't know which one. I don't know.
Wait,
Because
so
I
you
second guess
haven't.
myself. I said Vegeta, but the fact that I answered Goku first so fast too,
Yeah.
I probably really picked Goku, but I really so I can't, I just learned something by doing that by myself. I second guess myself. All right, next question.
Okay. I can't really hear you properly with this going on.
Next question.
Thank you. Ramen noodles or ice cream?
Ice cream.
I didn't think you were gonna choose that.
Why not?
I know you love ice cream, but you also love ramen. So.
Yeah, I grew up on
And you
that.
still eat ramen today. Obviously, you still eat ice cream, but like, there's different variations of ramen now for you. So.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. But ice cream is always like, when I'm stressed, ask Alicia. She know what's up. She know where I'm at. Cold Stone, it don't matter.
Could be the coldest.
Cold, and
Place
that's
in
the
the
best
world,
time to
and
eat
you
it
go
too.
get some
When it's
ice cream.
cold, when it's cold, I'm going to get some ice cream, bro.
Freaking Alaska, Antarctica, eating ice cream.
Different flavors.
All right, last question. Why are you doing this interview?
I am doing this interview because it is my series and it's only right for me to do this. It would be crazy that I don't do this. So that's why I'm doing it. And at least you did a great job. Disclaimer, I ain't had no say in none of these questions outside of some main joints that she had to ask. But yeah, I'm doing this because I just learned something about myself. Literally. I did. Like, it's something that small as far as, oh, Goku, Vegeta, Goku. Nah, Vegeta. That's when you question why. Why did I do that? People don't really ask themselves those little questions. So, that's why. But you did good. Thank you.
Well, thank you for allowing me to interview you.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pleasure. And I did learn some stuff about you. Obviously, I've known you for so long, so there are things that were like obvious, but at the same time, there's some things that I was like, oh, okay. It's a little different from what I remember. But it's okay.
Whatever.
It's totally okay. But yeah, I just want to tell you thank you for that. And whether this part is going to be in your video or not, look at me, look at the camera, and look at me at the same time. You know, show that.
That's going to be scary. You want my eyes to do this?
No, but I do want to tell you that, this is an amazing project that you're doing, and I'm excited for this next episode and all the episodes coming after it, and I just want to let you know I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're amazing. You're just amazing. Like, I love you. I love you so much, and I'm proud of you. And like you said in your interview, keep going.
Yeah.
Keep doing this. You're a creative spirit, so you just keep going with it. Yeah, do your thing. Again, I love you. I respect you. You're amazing. For the umpteenth time.
Thank you.
The king, and you're just wonderful, man.
I am me.
You are.
Mike EPS. Nah, thank you. I appreciate it. That mean a lot. I love those encouraging words, and I said words.
Say more, Chestnut.
No, we're not about to play them.
Say it.
Nope.
What is his name?
More.
Say it 10 times.
More chestnut.
Say it 5 times.
More chestnut. Stop it. All right, it's over with. Thank you. Thank y'all for watching. Who am I? We out.